So we're going to jump into our first conversation of the night, our first topic of the night, I should say, which is snooping. We're going to talk about Snoop. Uh-oh, look at Kevin. He's already looking at Alyssa.
Snoop D-O-double-G.
So we want to talk about snooping. Like, is it okay? Is there something wrong with it? Are guys tripping when a woman does it? Are women tripping when they do it to their men? Like, what's the deal when it comes to snooping? So let's start with our guest. Nick, what's your take on snooping?
Not good. There's no need for it. Period. That's it. Here's the thing. If ladies, and I guess I'm just going to say ladies because obviously I'm not with no guys, so I've only dealt with ladies snooping. Ladies, if you feel like you need to snoop, then you just need to be out. If you can't trust the guy, peace out. That's it. No need to do it. And the other thing is, too, is if y'all are together, y'all are tight, you're close like that, then there won't be any need to snoop because the guy's not going to be doing anything dirty. He's not going to have any secrets either. But you got to trust your man.
All right. Cheryl, Sugar Ray?
I have the same take as Nick pretty much. But here's the problem. I'm a reformed snooper. I used to be the best. I was the best at hacking a voicemail passcode. I was the best. And, yeah, I used to piece things together like it was a jigsaw puzzle. So I'm a reformed snooper, and I think it's wrong. If you can't trust somebody, you shouldn't be with them. And that's probably why I've been single for 7 years. Hey, man.
At least be honest.
That's a 7 years? The locusts and the kangaroo worm done ate your blood.
Oh, my God.
Kevin is crazy. All right, Sharice, what's your take?
I agree with Nick and Cheryl. If you can't trust a person, then you don't need to be with them. But if I want to look at your phone or I need to use the computer and your email is up and I happen to look at it, is that snooping?
Yes.
No, I don't think
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Wait your turn. Wait your turn, Kevin. No,
Yes.
but if I need to use your phone and I look at your phone, that's not snooping, and there shouldn't be a problem with me looking at your phone. If
Hold
you don't
up,
have,
do you not have a phone? Do you not have a phone? Why do you need my phone?
maybe I don't have a phone, Nick. Okay? Maybe I don't.
You hit a nerve.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna go next only because Lissa has a story that you guys will want to hear, and I want to hear all of it. And my take is actually pretty quick, and I'll expound on it a little later. But I'm not a snooper because I don't want you snooping in my stuff, so I'm not gonna snoop in yours. Not that you can't trust me, I just don't really see a need for it. And personally, I would like to be with someone I can trust. And you know, with snooping, you know what they say, like, if you go looking for something, you're gonna find it.
Hello.
And I found something, but I wasn't snooping for it. Well, yes, I was. I'm lying. Yes, I was.
Beloved, let's just call a thing, beloved. Let's just call it thing.
Okay, y'all. I was wrong. I snooped. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to tell my story as we get more into this conversation, but before we go there, Lissa, tell your story.
Okay, I'll tell the story really quickly, and that is about a week ago or so, my sister called me, and she's engaged to a guy she's madly in love with. They've been together for a few years now, and her boyfriend left his phone at the house. He went to work. It was there. She picked it up, went through his text messages, found something. It wasn't really even that big of a deal, and they were able to resolve it, but he came back and was like, why are you snooping through my phone? And so I told her, that's not snooping. Just like Cherie said, no, I believe that snooping has to do with, here we go, Nick, my lawyer right now.
Entrapment.
No. has to do with intent. You have to have the intent. If something is just up, that's just opportunity.
Wait, I kind of disagree with you. I kind of disagree a little bit.
No, you can't disagree with me on my take.
No, but you put me in there like what Cherie said. No, I'm disagreeing.
No. Okay.
I did that.
My take is separate from Cherie's. I'm not going to throw her in with mine. And I will stand out and be different because I don't believe, again,
Stand out, Ty.
not going back to what Cherie said, but if Kevin uses this computer in the office primarily, only time I really use it is on Tuesday and Thursday when I'm doing my tape. When I send out the emails, a lot of times his email's already logged in because he uses this computer a lot. 99% of the time, I log out and I almost want to fuss him out because I'm like, crap, I got to remember my stupid password and log into mine and I'm irritated. But on that off chance I decide to look through his email,
AKA Snoop through my
that's
email.
not snooping.
Snoop
That's
opportunity.
Snoop.
Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion. Doesn't matter what you call it, beloved.
No.
Cali Brown.
It's human nature to be nosy, and I think that's just, hey.
But that doesn't make it right.
I didn't say it was right or wrong.
The man in the house is going to speak now. Submit. That's what's wrong with y'all black women. Y'all don't submit.
I got to turn the air on.
Don't even go there, Kevin.
Don't start, Kevin.
Let him know what's up.
Here's the story. Mel's boyfriend left his cell phone at her house, and she went through it, and she found something that was nothing and tried to make it into something. Don't roll your eyes, Cheryl Ray Reid. I'm looking at you. Try to make nothing into something. Now, if you're going to go through your phone, your man's phone or your girl's phone, that's fine. But when asked about it, don't say, well, you shouldn't have left it there.
No, that's not what she said.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. He said, don't be snooping through my phone. She said, well, you left it there and I went through it.
I just said that.
No, you said, don't be saying.
I didn't say the order, but she still said, well, you shouldn't have left it here.
No, she didn't say you shouldn't have left it there.
What did she say?
She said you left it here. It wasn't.
Well, you left it here. One word makes a difference.
Yes, it does. That's intent. That's intent.
No. Now here's my thing. I told Melissa this is what I said to Melissa when I was arguing with her about this and Mel.
We had full relationship.
Yeah, we talked about this for an hour. My arm was sweating.
Real.
If I'm walking down the street and I have the intent, I'm going to steal the first thing I see, and then somebody leaves their car window down and there's a person there and I steal it and the police catch me, I'm going to get arrested for stealing. Right. Okay? We can all agree.
True.
If I'm walking down the street and I have no intention of stealing, I'm just going to go to the store and I see a person sitting there and I take it and I run and the police get me, they're going to arrest me for stealing, right?
That was good. That was good, Kevin. That was good.
Is that right? Yes
That's
or no?
good.
It doesn't matter.
The lawyer says yes.
No, it doesn't. Hold on.
Levels of stealing.
There's levels to this. Let me finish my sentence. No.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
My point is,
Order in the court.
Steal. But don't try and say that that's not what you're doing and you're only doing it there. A regular citizen, if I walk by and see an iPad in somebody's car, under no circumstance am I going to go in. Why? Because it's wrong. It doesn't matter what my intent was. It's not wrong.
Snooping?
You know what?
Go ahead,
Snooping is snooping, okay?
No.
Yeah.
Snooping is Snoop. Now, the answer, the question is it wrong or is it right?
Wrong. That's it. It's wrong. You can try to justify it all you want. It's wrong.
It's wrong. Now, just because you find bad information doesn't mean you were doing something right. If the police find information during an illegal wiretap,
Tell him, Kev. I was just about to say that.
right? Because they were wrong in the way they went about it. Just because they found something that wasn't theirs doesn't mean it was right. Yeah, baby, I watched this intermittent trial too. I read a couple of things. If you don't get the
but
information,
you can't use stealing as your example. You have to use murder. Where in the case
No.
of and
no, you don't have to use murder.
information.
Yes,
I don't have to use
because
murder.
murder has levels. What I'm saying is there are levels of this.
But murder is all. Oh, I see what you're getting at, Liz.
Yes,
I don't, because
I
they're
think
too busy.
stealing has to do with. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had to
I'm
finish.
sorry, you had a good comment. I'm gonna let you finish, but
Okay, no, go, Shari, because we'll talk about this all day.
You.
Right, I'm like, So anyway, so we can get to some comments. Let me just tell you about my snooping episode. It was just one episode, and that's all I needed. But I was married before. I think our viewers know this. Now, let me tell this story and not get pissed off. Right, woosah. So anyway, what had happened was I was at home, and my ex-husband, husband at the time, he was getting ready to go sing. And so, he's ironing his clothes, and we're in there, in the room talking, yada, yada, yada. And he says, oh, I need to check the address for the place where we're going to sing at. So, he goes, he checks his email, he finds it, and I'm just looking to see if he's going to close out of his email. Well, he didn't close out of his email, so I minimized it so that he wouldn't see that he forgot to close out of it. Now, I had already had my suspicions, okay, that something was going on. So I'm like, I'm going to take this opportunity to find out if my suspicions are true. And dun, 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 as soon as he left the house, I got on the computer in his email, found tons and tons and tons and tons of emails with him and this other chick. And I pointed out each and every one of those emails.
I present evidence exhibit A through Z.
What, Kevin?
I present evidence exhibit to the court A through Z, docket certain court in City, Chicago.
Yes, honey. I went to Kinko's and made copies.
Oh.
Stapled them.
Not playing the game.
Took them to where he was.
Sorry, I'm going to show you what you did when your husband came home. I'm going to show you. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Who is this? 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 What y'all been emailing? Y'all been emailing? What y'all been emailing? I knew it was you! I knew it was
you! Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. That's funny, but here's the thing. You got a little bit wrong, Kevin, because he didn't have to come home because I met him where he was. Huh?
Even better.
That's even
So he
better.
didn't have to come home, okay? I went and sought him out, okay? And I gave him those papers, and I was very, very calm. I was not like the angry black woman. I was extremely calm, like really too calm for what I had just found.
Right.
And Sharice is my witness because she was there. And yeah, I just walked in, handed him and handed the girl the stack of emails, and just walked away.
Oh, wait, the girl was there too?
Yeah.
Dang, I know their mouth dropped. You ain't hit the delete button, you stupid idiot. Now she found us out.
Right.
So wait, was he actually singing or was he with her?
Well, they have a group together. Like it's a choir actually. And so yeah, like they were in the group together, and so I knew she was gonna be
number one.
Exactly. Problem number one.
But you know what, Shari? I don't honestly, and this probably may or may not go over well with people. I'm not sure. I don't know that was actually snooping because you had a gut feeling, so you just kind of checked your gut.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Bravo,
Is that suspicious already?
It's snooping.
Huh?
That's the same thing that Mel did.
Oh, no, that's not, because Mel was being okay, so I'm gonna give my thing and then you can give yours, Teresa. I think Snoop, if you have an inclination that something is going on, Shari said, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see if he's gonna close that out, because as soon as he's done, I promise you I'm going through his email. That's snooping. You are looking, you have the intent to go through his stuff. No, like
No.
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 No. This is
No.
my
I'm next.
definition.
You said triple step and double step, Lloyd. You said triple step and double step, Lloyd.
Listen. I think if you have any type of inclination, I think if you are purposely like, I have a friend, husband went to the shower, as soon as she went looking through his phone, found it, and was snooping. I think that's snooping. I think if the opportunity presents itself and you just kind of fall upon it, I don't think that's snooping. I just think that's being.
I think that's worse snooping. That's the worst type of snooping.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because if you have an inkling.
If I'm going to the computer and you're
not nobody talk.
I'm not, because I'm not changing my mind. It's okay. If I go to the computer and the email is up, why do I have to X out of it? I can look if I want to look. I'm married.
We're not disputing that. But when you look, know that you're snooping. You're saying I can look. That's not snooping. Yes, it is. Nick, you were going to say
no, Sharice was going to talk.
However you put it, and it's really nice the way you're putting it, Liz, but however you put it, I believe it's still snooping where the question comes in. Where the question comes in, wait a minute!
Go ahead. I remembered I looked up the definition. Go ahead.
Where the question comes in is whether or not snooping is right or wrong. However you put it, if you have good intent or bad intent, if you fall upon it, if you go seeking it out, it's all snooping. I think you have a problem with the word snoop because it sounds like, it sounds bad.
Melissa is Walter White. If you sell drugs to feed your family or you sell drugs to get rich, you're still selling drugs. It doesn't matter what your heart was.
No, I agree with that.
But when you say that the person has to go out of their way to look.
Let's give the definition of snooping.
How y'all do this with her? She's rude.
No, I'm not. To pry into the private affairs of others, especially by prowling. If you have your email up, I'm not prying. That's an opportunity.
That's true.
But if you click on it
and you start clicking next and open up other ones, that's
right. This is the greatest round of all time.
Okay, wait. Let me just say this. Let me just say this, and then after I say this, we're gonna go to Cheryl because Cheryl has been very patient. I'm gonna put
myself up you.
I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I was snooping, and I don't even care about it.
Right.
Yes, I was snooping. I don't care. Now I'm not gonna say I would do it again. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, Cheryl, I want to hear the comments from the YouTube people in the world.
We're gonna go to let Cheryl speak first, and then after Cheryl speaks, then we can go to comments.
I think I may just forever hold my peace because it don't matter.
I can take your spot.
It does matter.
I kind of think that snooping is when you, I think snooping is when you, hold on.
Cheryl is in the foul zone. They done had that vacuum ready for 20 minutes. As soon as she took off, it's like, all right, there she go. Turn it off.
Like, you ain't saying nothing today.
I think, honestly, snooping is when you have to hurry up and close it out if the person comes back in the room, or you have to hurry up and put their phone down. But if you're not, like, in a hurry to look like you're not snooping, then I don't think you're snooping. That's just me.
I agree.
Like, Melissa is not getting ready to minimize that email. She's just looking. I don't think that's snooping.
I wouldn't have minimized the email either.
But, I don't know. I ain't never been married, but I used to snoop real bad, and then one time I tried to be reformed for real, and then my gut was like, girl, you better go look. I got in my car, drove to where I thought the person was. He was there. He lied to me and told me he was going home. The next few times he came to my house or whatever, I didn't say anything. I just waited. And then I told him, I said, so you know you don't have any loyalty to me, right? Now, we were just talking or whatever. We were hanging out. We weren't together, so he was like, yeah. And I was like, and then he got silent. I said, I'm not a snooper. I used to be, but my gut told me that you were lying, and my gut was right. Unfortunately, I checked and my gut was right. And he was like, huh? I said, you know what I'm talking about. You didn't go home. So anyway, now you know. If you want to do something else, just tell me. Just be honest. If you're honest with me, I don't have to check. So don't do that. Now you know what my expectations are. Let's move forward. Anyway, let's holler at these comments.
All right. Shout out my boy Chuck.
Somebody said he said we the cast of living single, even Cal.